Hello, I'm Elaine, the Ninja Life Coach, and welcome to my channel today. Today, I'm going to do a new look for spring using some of the things I got at my last makeup haul at Ulta and some of my old favorites as well. So sit back, grab yourselves a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Hey everybody, I'm back. So today we're going to create a look for spring, and I have already primed my face with my L'Oreal face primer, and I have actually tried a new primer on my eyelids, something I normally don't do. I normally just use concealer, but today I thought, why not? And I had picked this thing up when I was at Ulta the other day with my sister, so I was like, well, I'll just try it and see. And I've got to say, I'm not real wild about it. I think it's a little bit drying to my eyelids, but I'm going to be out and about today, so I wanted to make sure that whatever I put on is going to stay on really well. So I can't remember even who made the thing, so I will drop a link down in the description so that you can take a look at it. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This has become one of my very, very favorite products. I love this. It really makes your under eye area, it really smooths out those wrinkles and smooths out that skin. It feels really good and it wears well. I can't say enough good things about this product. I love this. So to activate it, all you do is turn this little red thing, and I usually do about 3 clicks. So got my makeup mirror, so let's go and let's see what we can do here. So here we go. And I'm just putting this on kind of in a little sweeping motion, as you can see. And then I'm just going to go back in and blend it in and blend it down. I'm going to actually put a little bit of this on my eyelid just because that's what I'm used to doing. And I do think concealer on the eyelids makes your product go on much smoother. I'm going to do 3 more clicks on the other side, and here we go. Now, what I'm going to normally do when I get ready to do my eyes is I'm going to do one eye and then I'm going to go off camera and do the other eye, so this video won't be 3 hours long. And that way, you know, it'll make it a much shorter video. But to do my eyes, I'm just going to go ahead and do this, and hopefully I won't have any trouble with my light. It looks like it's wanting to fade in and out a little bit, and I've got to say, it's really gloomy here today, so my light situation is not the best. But here I go. Here's my concealer. And getting ready to start with the foundation. Today, I'm going to use another favorite product I have. It's Wet n Wild Dewy Lumineux. I don't know how to even say it, so I'm not going to even try. It always sounds like I'm saying manure on the end of it, but I don't know how else to say it. But anyway, this is a face primer as well, but I always mix a little bit of this in with my with my foundation. And the reason I do that is because it's got a very dewy finish, and I like a dewy finish on my face, and I don't have to use as much of my foundation if I do that. Foundation, I'm using CoverGirl with Olay Simply Ageless. This is what I normally use. I think the color of this is Nude or Nude Beige, one or the other, and I'll be sure and drop a link in there. So let me just start mixing this together, and here we go. I'm going to just apply this with my fingers today. Normally use a brush, but today I'm just going to use my fingers and apply. I'm going for kind of a lightweight look today, and if you use your fingers, you can kind of pat it in, I think, a little bit better and make it look a little bit lighter. I don't think you have to use quite as much product as you do. If you use a beauty blender, that's where you have to use the most product, because a beauty blender is designed to grab the cosmetic and absorb the cosmetic. So if you use that beauty blender, just know that you will for sure use a lot more product than if you use a brush or your fingers. So I'm almost finished. And then I'm going to show you a little trick that I learned. I don't wear powder on my face anymore. I don't wear translucent powder or HD powder or anything like that. I will sometimes throw a little HD powder on my nose and my chin, and just a little bit here and here just a bit before I'm going on camera, but I'm not going to do that today. I've discovered that if I use a setting spray, which like this one by Tarte, I don't have to use powder on my face. Powder actually gets down into the lines, the wrinkles, and the creases in your face, and it can really age your skin. This sits really well on top, up on top of your skin. It dries everything down, and you can put your powder right on top of that. So here we go. Now, let's give that a minute to dry. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I'm pretty dried down. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. And then because I want this to sit really, really well before I get in there and I do anything else to on my face itself. So I'm going to do one eyebrow, and then I'm going to do the other one off camera. So let me find my eyebrow pencil, and if you guys could see my desk, what all I've got spread out over here, you guys would laugh, because I have got about every cosmetic and brush that I have. It's spread out everywhere on my desk. So I'm going to use my L'Oreal brow definer, and I'm going to just do my brows. So here we go. I'll try to do this one right here so you can see. So I'm gonna try to lean in and go. I'm just using a little flicking motion with this to apply this. I don't want a lot of real heavy brow. I want a real natural looking brow. So I'm gonna try to do a little more natural look. Something that I normally don't do, because I just love makeup and I like the way makeup looks, and I like to play in it and I like to mess with it. So, but today I want to go for a little bit more natural look, so I'm not using as much as I normally do. So then I'm going to take my spoolie and I'm going to go just tone it down a bit. Now, one thing you can do with your eyebrows, if you have unruly eyebrows and you are buying an eyebrow gel or something to put on your eyebrow, let me give you a little tip and for something you to try. Take an old mascara wand and spray some hairspray on it and put that on your eyebrows, and it'll hold your eyebrows in place. You don't have to buy all those expensive gel things and all those little mascara, all those eyebrow brushes and all that stuff. You don't have to buy that. Just get you an old spoolie or an old mascara brush, spray it with hairspray. It'll hold your brows in place all day. Getting ready to do the other brow? Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Next, we're gonna do the cheek color. And I'm going to use my Pacifica cheek color palette that I got at Ulta this couple of weekends ago, and it's Cherry Cheek Powders is what it's called. And I'm going to use this color right here. The name of the color is Pink Moon, and I'm going to apply this right here to the apples of my cheeks. And I'm going to try something a little bit different afterwards, but we're going to do that first. And I'm going to use this brush by e.l.f. It's just a big blending brush. I really like it because it's really good to polish with. You can get in there and really get some good application with that. And I'm just going to put a little bit on my cheek, do one cheek, and then I'll go ahead and do both of these cheeks on camera so that you can see. So here we go. You want to do your blush like right in line with the pupil of your eye. And you don't want to go in any further, and I'm going to just polish it in just a little bit, right through there. And then I'm going to do the other side, same way. Doesn't take very long to apply blush. It shouldn't, because if you're doing your blush the way you did back in the 60s and 70s, especially, or 80s, when you had a big stripe running up the side of your face, you need to rethink about how you're doing your blush. That's a kind of an old school thing that you don't want to do that anymore, because it really makes your makeup look dated. The next thing I'm going to do is, I really like this palette, and normally I would use one of these other colors, this one up here, to do this, but today I'm going to try to use the Wet n Wild bronzer. I'm going to attempt to do this and do a little contouring right in here, and do myself a little sun-kissed look here, here, and here. I always like to apply a little bit of something right here on my chin, because your chin stays, your neck right here is in the shade all the time, and from using sunscreen, it just stays white. So I always try to do a little something right there to make it look a little bit more, make it blend a little bit more with the rest of my my neck. So I'm gonna use my fan brush. This is a little e.l.f. fan brush, and here we go. I'm just going to apply this right here. And I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Apply a little here, a little here, right here. Do a little touch right here at my hairline. Do a little more right over here. And that gives you a look just like you've been kissed by the sun. And then I'm gonna take my kabuki brush and just go in, kind of blend that all in, so I don't have any real thing that's just standing out and jumping out at you. And it gives you a little bit of contour on your cheeks, and it kind of just helps with making you look like you have a little bit of a higher and more defined cheekbone. But it looks natural. So the next thing that we're gonna do is I'm gonna start on my eyes. And I'm going to use my BH Collection color palette. Hangin' in Hawaii. This is a new color for spring. I really have liked this. I've enjoyed this. Here's the colors. And today we are going to use Ohana first. And I'm going to take this and I am going to actually put this, it's a pink color, and I'm going to use it all over my eye. So here we go. I really like this color. I didn't know if I would or not, but I have worn this color pretty much ever since I got this palette. I have worn this color pretty much every day. I really, really enjoy the way that it looks on my eye. And I've just enjoyed this whole little palette. This has been, that was a good purchase. That's one thing that I bought at Ulta that I really enjoy. In fact, there's only a couple of things that I haven't really liked that I ended up buying, which, you know, that can happen to anybody when you're trying out new products. And what I would suggest is if you've got a color that you want to try, a new color, see if you can find it in an inexpensive brand, that's a color that's similar, and try that out before you go and pop $25 on an eyeshadow single. Don't do that, because you don't know how it's going to look, or try it out there at the counter with let the ladies at the cosmetic counter help you with it and let you try it on. But remember this, if you try something on in the store, it's going to look different when you get home, because they have those bright daytime lights in the store designed to make everything look good. So keep that in mind when you buy at places like Ulta or Sephora, or at your cosmetic counter at your local department store and you're trying makeup on. Keep that in mind. It's going to look a little different when you get home with it. So just keep that in mind. The next color that I'm going to use out of this color palette is going to be this Olay, this color right here. I'm going to try a little bit of that, and I'm just going to go in my crease with it. And I'm not going to do a lot, but I'm just going to use a little bit and just kind of do a windshield wiper motion in the crease of my eye. We'll start at the outer corner. Well, if I can keep my hair out of my eyes, I should have brought a clip in here. And I'm just going to apply that there like that. And I'm just going to do that. Now, you want to go up just a little past your crease with this, because what I'm trying to do, and just a little bit in at your corner, almost like an inverted V, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create a popping effect in that eye. And if you can see the difference between one eye and the other, you can see how that just kind of makes this eye look a little bit more prominent and a little bit more sparkly. Also makes green eyes look a little greener. This apricot mango color is really big for spring, and that's why I wanted to use these colors and show you that you can even blend these orange-based colors with your pink, and it looks fine. It looks great. In fact, I really like this. So I'm going to do my other eye. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I'm back. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use my L'Oreal Infallible Galaxy Stick. This is color Cosmic Pink, and I'm going to use just a little bit of this right here right here on the center of my eyelid. And I'm just going to kind of pat that in and blend it. And that gives your eye just a little bit of a luminescent color without going overboard with it. I'm also going to do a little pop of this right along my cheekbone. And right there. And blend it in. I'm going to do a little bit on my chin, down the bridge of my nose and the end of my nose. I'm not going to use a lot, but I'm just going to use enough to make me look a little bit more luminescent. I actually really enjoyed this product. This is something I didn't know if I would like, but I thought, well, I'll try it and see, and I really have ended up liking it. Now, my next thing that I'm going to do is I am going to line my eyes, and I'm going to use my new, I'm going to try my new NYX Blue. I haven't tried this on my upper lid yet. I've only used it on my lower lid. So I'm going to try it on my upper lid. I'm going to see how it looks, and we're going to go with that. But before I do that, I'm going to have to get my glasses out. This is really tiny print on here. This is a nude eyeliner. It is by Scandalous, maybe? It's color 005 Nude. I'll have to look this up because I don't remember. I don't see on here, and I can't remember who made this product. But I'm going to try something different here that I've seen some of the YouTube influencers do. And I'm going to try this. I picked this up at the store at Walgreens one day when I was over there. So I'm going to just put this on and show you what you can do with this. You want to just apply a kind of a thick line. And you want to go up kind of like a cat eye on the corner. It's going to look like that. And I'm going to do the other eye. Be right back. Okay, so here I go. Next, I'm going to go ahead and line my under my eye with this blue. And I'm going to go about halfway over. But I'm going to bring that out just a bit at the corner to kind of give my eye a little bit of a lift. Okay, so there we go with the eyeliner. This is a little bit different than what I normally do. I normally don't wear any eyeliner that has color on my eyes. Let me look and see if I like this. It's a little different than what I'm used to doing, but all in all, I do think I like the look, and I think I enjoy the look. So what I'm going to do next is, normally I would go ahead and line the inner part of my eyes with white, because that does help open your eye up just a little bit. So I have already curled my lashes, so I'm going to use, this time I'm going to use L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes. This is the color Blackest Black, number RN02635. I really like this. I like L'Oreal's mascara. I didn't think you could ever prize Lancome mascara out of my hand, but L'Oreal sure does do a good job, and for less than half the price, so I just switched. So I like this, and I like Maybelline, so either one I don't think you can go wrong with. So when you apply your mascara, you want to apply in a kind of a zigzag wiggling motion. So here we go. And then you want to brush on to the tip. The Nude eyeliner just lightens it up just a little bit right at the eye line. So that's kind of what that does. It's designed to supposedly open up your eye just a little bit more. So here's the top lashes. I'm going to go on ahead and finish up and do my bottom lashes. Normally don't do that, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that today just because I want to show you the look and finish it up. I'm gonna put just a little bit on there. There you go. Gonna do my other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's my eyes. I'm getting ready to do my lips. Now I'm gonna put my glasses on to do this because I can. And I'm going to use my NYX Professional Makeup Lip Crayon. This is color Cold Brew. I really like this. This is one of my new purchases and I really like this color. I think it's just a pretty color and it's a good neutral color. It goes well with anything. So here we go. This has recently become my go-to lip liner for every day. And I have crooked lips, so y'all bear with me. It takes a minute for me to do this. Okay, so next I'm going to use the new Wet n Wild Catsuit. This is the color Satin Sheets. Satin Sheets? Yes, Satin Sheets 938A. Here we go. This is the kind of an apricot color. It's lightweight, it's a metallic, it's kind of a matte. I like it. I do have to use a lip moisturizer over the top of it because it's a little dry, but if I use that lip moisturizer, this feels good and it stays on all day. So get ready to try it. Here we go. There we go. Done. So now I'm just gonna put on a little bit of this lip moisturizer. This is just a CoverGirl lip moisturizer that I've got when I got some of the Color Last lipstick. And I really ended up liking this quite a lot. So I will buy that Color Last lipstick just to get this moisturizer. So I carry one in my purse. I use this all the time because it's not real heavy, thick, or gooey. So there we go. So let me check out myself and see how I look. Okay, here's my new look for spring. You guys drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. This is a little different look for me. I kind of like it, actually. It's not very heavy look. It's a little bit different look around my eyes. I'm used to having much more eyeliner on than I have on today. So you all let me know what you think. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Hope you have a wonderful day. Please like and subscribe to my channel and ring the notification bell. When you get a minute, check out my book on Amazon, Lord, Am I Going Crazy? I'm going to drop a link down in the description so you can take a look at that. And my website is ninjalifecoaching.com. You can find out all about me and about my coaching business and everything on that if you want to hop on over there and take a look. Hope you guys have a great day. God bless. Maranatha.